Sorry, I think I'm sick or just having allergies. I got a soda next to me. Um, I'm not okay. If I'm being completely honest, I'm not okay. But that's okay. Not not everyone's okay, you know? Uh a lot of people have problems. Uh, I just watched a video of a YouTuber who made a video going over their problems, and I was literally I was at work a few days ago, and I was thinking about maybe doing that, and then I got lazy and didn't. But then I saw that video, and I'm like, okay, fuck it. I'll make a video about my problems because I'm a person. I'm a person with emotions and problems and wants and desires, and you know, maybe I'll send this video to my friends or my family, but I'll post it on my YouTube. Even though my YouTube channel's got hardly any followers and I hardly get anyone viewing things, this video will probably fall on deaf ears for the most part, but maybe some people will fucking see it. The screen's blank intentionally. I don't even own a webcam. If I did, I'd show my face, but honestly, I'm not. I don't really like the way I look, if I'm being honest. But, yeah, I want to make this video going over. I got this weekend. I'm 20 years old. I've smoked weed, eaten edibles, fucking taken mushrooms, but something I've never done was get drunk. I got drunk this weekend. Took 2 shots of vodka. I know I'm a fucking lightweight, but it started out fun at first. I was having fun. I was on my VR headset playing a game called VR Chat because that's kind of the only social interaction I tend to get outside of my coworkers at work. And I was having fun with some friends, but then I guess I was just being annoying and clingy to one of them because I like them. And they snapped at me, and then my boozed out brain took that to heart really badly, so I left, and then shit just kind of started spiraling from there. I lost a friend. They said they would stick around. I knew they were lying. I just didn't think they'd be leaving that fast. No one in my life ever sticks around. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I cling to people. I don't let go. I don't want to let anyone go because I'm scared of being alone. I've been alone a really long time. I broke up with I think the best relationship I ever had in my entire existence. I know I'm not that old, but the longest relationship I've ever had, it only lasted 9 months. Yeah, I know that's kind of sad that I've only had a relationship that lasted 9 months long, and that's my longest relationship. I found out he was cheating on me for over a month. I should have saw the signs when the guy was on his profile picture on Discord. He was screwing around with a guy that wasn't even in the same fucking country. And I've met my partner in real life, and I stayed with them for 2 weeks before I flew back home. And screwing around on the internet with a dude from fucking Britain. And I'm like, I know some people would be like, well, it's the internet. It doesn't matter that much, right? Well, I mean, I feel like it's kind of at least that's what my fucking parents say. It's the internet. Who gives a shit? Well, dude, this fucking guy bought my partner at the time, my ex now, a fucking shock collar. And I still trusted him. Naively. I tend to wear my heart on my sleeve. I just... As scared as I am of being alone, I don't want people to wrong me, and I won't just lie back and take it, but I feel like, have you ever heard the saying, your vibe attracts your tribe? I feel like I give off the vibe of a fucking emotionally vulnerable, easily manipulated little fucking bottom sub person that is just desperate for love and attention. Sometimes I can be an asshole, but I recently, it took, I don't know what the fuck it took. I guess it just took realizing that a lot of people don't like being around me, or I piss people off. I think what made me realize it was the way I talked to a friend of mine recently, and they unadded me on everything. I said some shit, and they were going through shit. I was being selfish. I wanted their attention, but they were going through stuff, and I wasn't understanding of that. And that, I think, is what made me realize I am an asshole, and I need to change the way I behave and treat people. I've got a lot of fucking problems. Everyone does. We all fucking... Not everyone struggles with mental health, but a lot of people nowadays do, and who wouldn't if you're a young person? You know? I'm trying my best to be independent, and I think I'm doing good, considering the fact that my entire life I've been sheltered and don't know how to do anything for myself on the account of the fact that I was diagnosed with autism. But that wasn't until I was 15. No one knew what the fuck was wrong with me, so everyone treated me really weirdly until I was 15, and then everyone started treating me like I had fucking autism. Like I'm like treated and defined by my issues. At least by the people that know me in my life. But people on the internet, friends that I've made across the country, even the fucking world, even if I've never met them, they treat me like me. I'm not defined by my problems, and I don't want to lose those friends. I don't want to keep doing the same problems that I keep acting the same way, keep doing the same thing that makes me lose those I care about. Fuck. Sorry. But when I was drunk last weekend and shit was spiraling, I was talking with people on VR about my problems, how I feel so lonely all the time, and how it's eating me alive, and how I want to change the way I behave and change the way I act so that people will like me and people will want to be around me, because it seems like people don't want to, even though for the most part, I'm a nice guy, but sometimes I can be a dick. So I'm trying not to be a dick ever, because that would make me more enjoyable to be around. But change doesn't happen in a day, and I only realized this like maybe a week or two ago. And I've done the same shit. And I realized that I've done the same shit, and I'm not proud. So it's like I reset the timer and I start again. But it's hard. Sometimes I can really come off as desperate and sad. And that's true. I am desperate and sad. I don't want to be perceived that way, but that's how I am, at least right now. I don't really get out much. I try to. I've been doing that more. I go to these meetups for furries. Yeah, I'm a furry. I don't really give a fuck who knows at this point, bro. I've probably dropped subtle hints to it in videos before, but I've been trying to get out more. I've withdrawn from people for a little while because I thought everyone else was the problem, but no, I've kind of just been the fucking problem. I'm trying, and things seem to be kind of getting better, but I'm still so sad all the time, always alone. The only time I don't feel alone is when I get on VR chat and hang out with people. It's been a lifeline. I feel sick. Sorry. I always beg for attention. I'm always just so needy. And I don't want to be so needy. I mean, yeah, I want attention. Cuz attention it feels so nice when I'm actually getting to talk to someone, or when someone is just treating me with kindness and love and affection. You know, it just feels nice having that. We all want that, I'm sure. I just hate being alone. Loneliness hurts more than... Really, it hurts more than anything I've ever felt, and I've been pinned underneath a fucking ATV. And I've cut open my foot on rocks. I've been hospitalized. I've had nasty fucking shit happen to me that I won't go into detail, but I've experienced physical pain in many different ways, and it doesn't compare to being lonely. It really doesn't. Because those physical pains, they go away with time. Loneliness, it just doesn't. These lonely feelings started like 5 years ago when I was like 15 or 14. It's like, it just keeps getting worse, and there have been times that I really thought about killing myself. I know you're not supposed to say that on YouTube. This video is probably going to get taken down now. I've thought about unaliving myself. I've thought about unsubscribing from God's Minecraft server, if you will. But I just want things to get better. I just want to be happy. I don't know how to do that. I'm trying. I guess reason I make this video is to send it to friends or family, or even put it on YouTube or the internet and see who maybe would give advice or lend their support in any way. I wouldn't mind making some new friends on Discord or fucking GTA or Elder Scrolls Online. Maybe anyone that sees this in the comments, if they want to ask for socials, I'd send them if they want. I know this is fucking weird. I'm sure there's weirder people on the internet, but yeah, I'm still coming off as desperate, aren't I? Yeah, I probably am. People struggle. I struggle. We all struggle, but that's okay. It's human to feel these ways. We are social creatures and we want to be together with someone. I'm somewhat codependent. I'm somewhat of a codependent person. I have some attributes of it. I know it's not the healthiest thing, but it's at least that I'm trying, you know? At least I'm trying to work on issues one at a time, you know? One thing at a time. Right now I'm just working on trying to be nicer and more understanding and more empathetic. Because I've kind of been acting like a sociopath. Not giving a shit about anyone else except myself or those really close to me. Maybe I am a sociopath. I don't know. I really don't fucking know, but I don't treat people that great all the time. I always just... I don't think I'm a bad person, but I'm not a good person either. but it's the fact that I'm trying. I've done not great things in my past, but at the time I didn't really fully understand or fully, like, I knew they were bad, but I didn't fully get it until more recently, like when I turned 18, 19, 20. Because when I was 16, you know what? I'm not gonna fucking say I don't want to get in trouble. I leave these topics for one-on-one conversations with people I trust. But take my word for it, I've done some shitty things. They're not horrible. Like, they're not, like, irredeemably horrible. I wouldn't say they were, like, Hitler levels of bad, but they weren't good. They weren't, like, I wouldn't say they were as bad as, like, robbing a store, but they weren't as bad as committing fucking genocide or murder. But they were still pretty shitty things to do, and I'm realizing, and I realized that, and I've been trying to make amends. I just don't want to be alone. I want to be happy. I want to find my forever person. I know you can't rush that stuff, but that's what I want. It's what I want more than anything in my heart. Just want these feelings to go away. And when I was drunk, I was like killing myself, unsubscribing from the Minecraft server would be the easiest option, but I didn't go through with it. I guess this is really all I wanted to talk about. I'm not okay, but that's okay. I'm working on it. See ya. I'm gonna end the video now. Bye-bye.